Okay, hi everyone. So today we are going to do a Q&A session based on your responses for your revision quiz. So let's look at chapter 1. Chapter 1, we'll focus on question number 5 and question number 15 because most of you have problem with this question. So question 5. Question 5 says that the equation below is dimensionally correct. Okay, so we know that the dimension should be correct. P and B represent pressure and velocity respectively. So P will be pressure, B will be velocity. And they now ask for the unit of A. What will it be similar to? Okay, so we know that this will involve something called dimensional analysis. This will involve something called dimensional analysis. So we need to know some of the rules in dimensional analysis. So if A plus B is equals to C, then you should also know that the dimension of A will be equals to the dimension of B will be equals to the dimension of C. Okay, be careful. What I say here is equal. So A, B, and C should have the same dimension. What does it mean? It means you can add up 3 kg plus 2 kg. It's okay to do so. Okay, it's okay to add up 3 kg plus 2 kg, but it's not okay to add up 3 kg plus 5 seconds. Okay, both of these things should have same dimension. Okay, so this one is okay, this one is not okay. So A, B, and C should have the same dimension. So knowing that, you should know that dimension of P should be equals to the dimension of AB square should be equals to the dimension of B. Okay, B is not our focus, so we'll probably focus on the first two terms you see here. P is equals to AB square. And let's break it down. Pressure is basically force divided by area, probably something learned in SPM. AV square, you can break it into the dimension of A multiplied with the dimension of B square. Okay, just know that if something multiplied together, the dimension also multiply together. Okay, if we add two things together, then the dimension have to be equal. If you multiply two things together, the dimension doesn't have to be equal, but the dimension of the product will be the product of the dimension itself. Okay, so we are finding dimension of A. This is what we are interested in. Okay, let's find the dimension and let's break it even further just to make sure you're not confused. Okay, so dimension of F, the unit is kg, ms negative 2. Kg is a mass, m is meter, meter is a length, negative 2 times negative 2 divide by area. Area is length square. You want to find A, we keep it as A. V square is just length divided by time square. So if you move this around, you will see M L T negative 2 divided by L square multiplied by T square over L square. Okay, if you move this slightly more, just a matter of cancellation. Right, T square, T negative 2 cancel each other out. This will probably you are left with 1. So what you are left with here will probably be M over L cube. And M over L cube is just mass divided by length cubed will be volume. And when it's mass divided by volume, we know it's basically density. Okay, so that's how we solve question number 1. So we know that the dimension of A will be something similar to density. Yes, so density will be your answer. Next question. Question number 15. Given point A and B with their coordinates, so the vector AB is. This question is not exactly related to your syllabus. I want to ask this question just because it's related to your unit vectors. Okay, so I'll take the first two, the x coordinate and the y coordinates, to explain things first. Okay, if point A is 3, 2, this is 3, this is 2, here. Okay, the negative 4 I ignore it first because it's 3D and it's difficult to draw 3D. So this is point A. So point B will be x is 2, y is 1, negative 1. So this will be B. Okay, so we want to find vector AB. So means right from A to B. This is vector AB. Okay, so we know from A to B you have to move to the left for one step and move downward for one step. This is why you have to move to the left for one step, negative 1i, and move downward for one step, negative 1j. Okay, you know this. Actually, how do you know this? For the x1, you take the final, which is 1, minus the initial, which is, if you take the final minus initial for x, for x, the final is 2, the initial is 3, initial is 3. For y, you take the initial, you take the final, which is 1, minus the initial, which is 2. That's how you end up with negative I, negative j. Okay, so it's basically just final minus initial. Okay, so for this one, AB will basically be, your final is B, your initial is A. So your final minus initial I plus your final minus initial J plus your final minus initial K. And you see the answer will be negative I minus J plus 3. So knowing that, we know that the answer will be this. Okay, so that's how we find the vector A, B. Take the final minus initial. The final is 2, 1, negative 1. Therefore you have 2, 1, negative 1 as your final. Your initial is 3, 2, negative 4. That's why your initial is 3, 2, negative 4. take the difference between the final and the initial, and that's your vector AB. Okay, so that's your answer for question 15. So that's all for chapter 1 revision quiz.